Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about drug strength and dynamic power. Drug strength. The definition of drug strength is, drug strength means the power or strength of the drug in proportion to its solvent. Standardization in homeopathy. All pharmacopoeia should follow a standardized process for preparation of medicines, whether in solutions or in titration. Hahnemann introduced the centesimal scale, where each potency level is diluted 100 times compared to the previous one. This method worked well for dry drug substances but faced challenges with alcoholic solutions and fresh plant juices. Challenges in standardization. There were difficulties in standardizing drug strength for alcoholic solutions and fresh plant juices due to varying solubility of substances and moisture content in different plants. So the two problems were the moisture content and solubility. This issue was not addressed by Hahnemann but was recognized later. It was recognized by American Homoeopathic Pharmacopoeia. Hahnemann's views versus AHP's views. Hahnemann considered plant moisture as a part of drug substance, whereas AHP, American Homoeopathic Pharmacopoeia, regarded it as merely a solvent. Classes of preparation. Previous editions of AHP classified substances into 4 categories for preparation. The 4 categories were the first 3 categories of the 4 categories treat fresh plants, and the 4th category deals with animals and dried plants. This classification helped standardize the amount of drug substance used. New method of standardization. In 1888, the American Institute of Homeopathy established a committee to address inconsistencies in drug strength among homeopathic preparations. The committee recommended a standardized method for calculating drug strength based on the amount of soluble matter in 1 gram of dry plant dissolved in 10 cubic centimeters of solvent. That is, the moisture content of the plant is finally not considered as a drug substance. It is considered as a solvent, that is vehicle. Only the dry plant substance or dry drug substance is considered as a drug substance. This standardization aimed to ensure consistency in drug strength across different homeopathic preparations, including tinctures and triturations. A tincture containing 1/10th medicinal substance corresponds to 1 trituration in terms of its strength. By 1941, the HPUS, the Homeopathic Pharmacopoeia of the United States, prescribed a uniform standard of 10% drug strength for all homeopathic medicinal preparations. This new standard replaced earlier systems such as Hahnemann's centesimal scale and eliminated variations in drug strength, ensuring consistency across different types of homeopathic medicines. With this, the problem with moisture content was solved, and most of the drugs, almost every drug was given the drug strength 1/10, but a few drugs were excluded because of the problem of solubility, and those drugs were given different drug strength, unlike the uniform drug strength of remaining drugs. There are total 17 drugs which have drug strength 1/100. To remember these drugs, I found a mnemonic which covers all the 17 drugs. We will see that separately in the next slides. First, ABCMG. ABCMG. In this, A is for arsenic album, B is for bromium, C is for croton tiglinum, M is for mercusinitis, G is for glonine. Next, Kali ACP. These are 3 drugs under Kali family, Kali group. Those are Kali Ars, Kali Chlor, Kali Per. Next, acid BHP. These are 3 drugs of acid group. Those are butyric acid, hydrochloric acid and picric acid. Next, EC snake. 2 drugs of snake family. Those are elaps and crotalus hor. Aceticum family. Ammonium aceticum, cuprum aceticum. 1 nosode and 1 cat. 1 nosode, that is Ambragracia. 1 that belongs to cat family is Mephitis. And 3 drugs are with drug strength 1/1000. 1000 has 3 zeros and alphabetically C comes in the 3rd place. So CCC for 1/1000. Those 3 C's are Calcarea, caustica, chlorium, cortisone. Next, 1/5000 for sulfur, 1/667 for phosphorus. You can remember 5 is similar to letter S, so 1/5000 is for sulfur. And in phosphorus, if we invert P, it looks as 6. It may look as 9 also, but imagine it as 6. It has there are 2 P's in phosphorus, so if we invert both P's, it look like 2 6. So by this you can remember that for phosphorus the drug strength is 1/667. And for cactus, moschus 1/20, causticum 1/2. Let's get into the next topic, dynamic power. The dynamic power is that quality of the substance whose mechanism of action cannot be explained. We see how it works, but we cannot explain the mechanism of it. As simple as it is. And let's see some examples of dynamic power. The earth, by virtue of hidden energy, carries the moon around her in 28 days and several hours, and the moon alternately in definite fixed hours rises the sea to flood tide and again correspondingly lowers them to ebb. Apparently this takes place not through any material agencies, not through mechanical contrivances. And likewise we see numerous other events about us as results of the action of one substance on another substance without being able to recognize a sensible connection between cause and effect. Hahnemann calls such effects dynamic or virtual, that is, such as results from absolute specific pure energy and action of the one substance upon the other substance. This was given in aphorism 11, footnote of 6th edition of Organon of Medicine. And the second example, one sees that the piece of iron is attracted by the magnet, but how it is done is not seen. We know the process behind it, but we can't see this with naked eyes. This invisible energy of the magnet does not require mechanical, material auxiliary means, hook or lever, to attract the iron. The magnet draws to itself, and this acts upon the piece of iron or upon a steel needle by means of a purely immaterial, invisible, conceptual, inherent energy, that is, dynamically. This is also given in aphorism 11, footnote. And if one looks upon something nauseous and becomes inclined to vomit, did a material element come into his stomach which compels him to this antiperistaltic movement? No, it is solely due to dynamic effect of the nauseating substance. These are the examples and the summary of the dynamic power. Dynamic action occurs without any physical contact or exchange of material parts between substances. Substances interact through their inherent qualities, properties, or energies. The interaction does not involve the transfer of material parts or particles between substances. The dynamic influence of a substance affects the properties, behavior, or state of another substance through its qualitative or energetic properties. Thank you.